Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live in a different era? Meet our protagonist, Thomas. Living in a small, cramped apartment in the heart of the 21st century, he's a kind soul who's been dealt a difficult hand. He's constantly battling to keep his head above water to make ends meet. It seems that life has offered him nothing but a relentless struggle. Yet, unbeknownst to him, a peculiar discovery was about to change everything. Life was a constant struggle for Thomas until one day a peculiar discovery changed everything. On a seemingly ordinary day, Thomas stumbled upon a not-so-ordinary item. Amidst the hustle and bustle of the city streets, a lone tissue caught his eye. Unbeknownst to him, this was no regular tissue. It had the power to do something incredible, something beyond the realm of the ordinary. This tissue, it held a secret that could transport its possessor through time with nothing more than a mere sneeze. An extraordinary secret lay within this ordinary tissue, a secret that could change Thomas's life forever. Despite the allure of escaping his current hardships, Thomas grappled with a daunting decision. In his hand, the magical tissue seemed to quiver with potential, a ticket to another time, another existence. But a shadow of uncertainty loomed. What if the past held greater struggles than the present? What if he found himself in a time more unforgiving than his own? He was caught in the throes of a dilemma, torn between fear and hope. In the end, the weight of poverty pushed Thomas to take the leap of faith. With a deep breath, Thomas made his choice. The lure of escape from his hardscrabble existence proved too strong. He held the tissue close, his heart pounding with anticipation and fear. The world around him seemed to blur as he sneezed into the magical tissue. The sensation was like being swept up in a whirlwind, a dizzying blend of colors and sounds. Then, just as suddenly as it started, it stopped. In an instant, Thomas found himself in a world vastly different from his own. As Thomas looked around, he saw a world in stark contrast to his own. The first century, with its rustic simplicity, was a far cry from his familiar 21st century life. Yet beneath this simple life lay a harsh reality. The relentless grasp of poverty was tighter, more prevalent. People scurried about, their faces etched with the struggles of daily survival. Yet amidst this stark revelation, a strange sensation washed over him. Despite the struggles, Thomas found himself feeling richer in comparison. Amidst the struggles of the first century, Thomas found a surprising revelation. He saw hardship and simplicity intertwining in a dance of survival. It was a stark contrast to his 21st century life. Suddenly, his small apartment, his simple meals, his humble lifestyle, they all seemed a treasure trove. Compared to the harsh realities of the past, he was a king in his own right. Thomas realized that what may seem like poverty in one era could be considered prosperity in another. A profound realization washed over Thomas. The true essence of wealth he perceived was not in the tangible but in the relative. The richness of life was not bound by material possessions but by the context of their existence. Wealth was not absolute but subjective, shaped by the prism of perception and the canvas of circumstance. This epiphany, like a beacon in the night, illuminated his understanding. With this realization, Thomas understood the importance of appreciating what he had. As Thomas returned to his own time, he carried with him a newfound appreciation for life. His journey through time, although brief, had profoundly changed his perception. He saw his own world through a different lens, one that highlighted the wealth he had in comparison to the past. In the face of his own struggles, he found gratitude. He understood that wealth is subjective, shaped by our own perspective. In every era, in every circumstance, we must learn to accept and appreciate what we have been given.